You made love to my wife. Say it!
I don't have to say it. You know what I did.
On that forbidden night, Max was seduced and later betrayed.
This was all Max's idea?
Yes.
Now it's brother against brother. One life to live.
You tell him Garth Buckley may be the station manager, but I am the hostess on View on Land. Do you understand?
Hi, Melinda.
Oh, Bo, hi. Just a minute. Did I make myself clear?
I'll tell the director, no changes.
One more thing. If he gives you any grief, you tell our brilliant director not to go to Mr. Buckley, but send his complaints right to me, okay? Thank you. Hi. What are you doing here? Bo, what's wrong? Anything the matter?
No. I'm thinking, you look great, you know? You look better than the last time I saw you.
Well, I didn't see you all that long ago, but thanks.
No, of course it wasn't that long ago, but, you know, what I'm saying is every time I see you, you just seem to look better and better.
Well, I could just sit here all day and listen to these compliments, but I really do. I got a bad day. Look, can I help you with something? I mean, is it something important?
Yeah, I'm looking for Garth Buckley. You seen him around?
No, he's not here, which means this will be the first time we can get through the show without any last-minute changes.
Well, good. You know, old Garth, he promised me to take me on a little tour of the station.
Old Garth? You're friends with him?
Not exactly. No, we're business associates, but he knows how interested I am in communications, so as long as he's not here, maybe I could just take a little tour on my own.
Fine. You want me to show you anything?
No, that's okay. I'll know what I'm looking for when I see it.
The director says he has to see you now.
You tell him... Never mind. I'll be right there. If you need anything, whistle.
I sure will. These guys wouldn't be stupid enough to hide Dee Dee and Delilah in a TV studio, but clues. Maybe clues. Tina. Oh, man, it's good to see a friendly face again, even if it's yours. So how the heck you been?
Rafe, wait a minute. There's something I gotta tell you. Something that I promised I wouldn't tell anybody, especially you. But I think you ought to know. But you gotta promise me you're not gonna tell anybody. You're gonna keep it in strictest confidence.
Cord, would you stop being so mysterious and just tell me? Captain Garrettson.
Rafe. Oh, thank God, darling. It's Delilah. Please, you have to help us.
Rafe, what is it?
Somebody's idea of a practical joke. It has to be.
No, darling, it's not a joke. It's really me.
Tell him where we are and to get here fast.
Lady, I don't know who you are, but I think it takes a lot of nerve.
It's Delilah. Your wife, Sammy's mother. I have a birthmark on the back of my neck. Honey, remember the second night of our honeymoon when we went skinny dipping?
Delilah.
What is it, Rafe?
Yes, it's really me.
My God. Honey, where are you?
I'm not far. We're at the... Hello? Rafe?
What happened?
I don't know. I was talking to him and then he was gone.
Delilah. Baby, talk to me. You gotta tell me where you are. Don't hang up on me, babe. Delilah, talk to me, please, baby. Talk to me. She was there. I know I didn't dream it. Delilah was on the other end of that phone.
Rafe, come on, maybe you were right the first time, huh? Maybe it was just a sick joke.
It was her voice cord. And she said things that nobody else would know.
Rafe.
She's alive. Thank God my wife's alive.
I mean, what happened next? Why did she hang up?
I don't know. It sounded like we were cut off.
Did she tell you where she was?
She was starting to, and then the line went dead. Wait a second. Maybe she's in trouble, and maybe somebody walked in and when she was talking to me and... Oh, wait. No, she'll call back. She has to.
That's right, she will. And if she doesn't, Rafe, don't worry. We're gonna find her. We're gonna find both her and Dee Dee.
You're damn right we are. It's the last thing we... Wait, Dee Dee, the last we saw her, she left Landview and disappeared.
That's right. Just the same way Delilah did all those months ago. Rafe, I'm telling you, somebody has seen them since, together.
Together?
Right. I tried to tell you this before the phone rang, Rafe. I think I know where Dee Dee and Delilah are, or at least I knew where they were not more than 24 hours ago.
Damn it, Cord, have you been keeping this from me?
Rafe, come on, I promised I wouldn't tell. I had to keep my word.
To hell with your word. It's my wife out there. Who knows what kind of danger she could be in?
Rafe, I'm telling you everything I know, or at least everything that Bo knows.
Bo? You mean Bo is involved in this?
I'm talking about Bo, do you understand me? The real Bo. He's the only way we are gonna find Delilah.
You're lucky I just cut this phone line. I ought to take these scissors and cut your throats.
Don't! This pistol's got a hair trigger. If I so much as sneeze, it'll put a hole in someone.
Okay. I think you better let us go, though. She just talked with her husband, Captain Rafe Garrettson.
Yeah, he's gonna be here any minute.
I don't think so. Do you, Alf?
That's the thing about the phone company. So unreliable. Just when you're ready to reach out and touch someone, you lose the connection.
Unfortunately, you've acted rashly. Yet again. You could have killed me when you brought that bottle down on my head.
You blame us for fighting for our freedom? What would you have done in our place?
Oh, well, that's easy. I would have escaped.
Here, let me at them. I'll make them pay for what they did to you.
All in good time, Alf. For now, take him back down to the bomb shelter at Stonecrest.
You heard, Mr. Buckley. Move it.
Go on, Alf. If they pull any more tricks, don't waste time with idle threats.
Is that your command? Or Elizabeth Sanders?
I'm sick to death of them. Get him out of here.
For the last time, move.
You know, Bo, I have really put up with a lot from you. I really have, but one thing I will not tolerate is this cold courtesy.
What's wrong with being courteous? Tina, I know we haven't gotten along in the past, but
Oh, is that what you call it? After everything that you and I have been through.
after everything that we've... If I've done something recently to offend you, Tina, I really didn't intend to
No, you never intend to do anything, do you? You just do it. You know, and if somebody is stupid enough to care about you or to depend on you or trust you, well, then it's just too bad for her, right?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Can you just give me a hint?
A hint? What do you want, a ton of bricks to fall on your head? Boy, I tell you, I am glad diamonds are a girl's best friend because, you know, you certainly are not my best friend.
Diamonds?
Oh, now you remember. Well, very good. But you know what? I am real happy that I have decided to just forget about you and get on with my own life.
Okay, let's go back to the part about the diamonds, huh? Because it almost sounds...
What? I don't want any diamonds or anything else from you, all right? You know, Vicky convinced me that I need to find some kind of work in my life, especially now that I'm part of the Lord estate, some kind of work so that I don't always think about men, and so that I realize that I only have to depend on myself. And she suggested the newspaper, and, well, I think something more visual is right for me, so I think I'm going to go into television, and that's why I'm here, because Melinda is going to teach me the ropes, so if you'll excuse me.
Well, I think that's great, because I'm all for you women having an equal share in the workplace.
You women?
Yeah. Wait, did I say something wrong?
That is the lowest blow, Bo. I mean, not only do you treat me like a total stranger, but now you lump me into a category with every other female on the planet? How could you?
Tina, please, just calm down.
No, I won't calm down. Did you mean anything you ever said to me, or was it just all a bunch of lies?
No, of course. I meant every word.
Oh, no, you didn't mean any of it. You know what? I don't even think I ever even knew you. I really don't. And, you know, you could have called me. Oh, but that would take an ounce of sensitivity, which is obviously more than you've ever had.
No. You know what? I meant to call you hundreds of times, but the thing is, I have been busy.
What? Too busy to call the woman you were going to marry last week?
Tina, you know what? I don't know what to say. Now, this is no excuse, I swear. I really don't know what to say.
Well, how about I'm sorry, for starters?
Well, of course. I am sorry. I had no idea that this whole thing would upset you the way it has.
Well, how would you think I would feel when you leave me at the altar and then you just turn right around and propose to me again?
Well, man, oh, man.
Would you speak up? Could you look me in the eye? Do you think that's possible?
Tina, listen, really, believe me, I apologize if you feel that I led you along at all. You know what? Tina, I'm going to get a hold of you, and I'm going to sit you down and explain to you why I've been the way I've been.
When?
Soon. Real soon.
What's wrong with right now?
No, I've got something that I've really got to do right now, but believe me, I'm going to call you, and I'm going to explain everything to you. I swear. You got to... Trust me, darling. Whoa.
Trust you?
Yeah, I'm so sorry I wasn't here to greet you in person. I saw Bo. I trust he amused you.
Not really. Can we just go on with our meeting?
Yes, but...
Good, because I think the sooner I get involved in something really important, I think all the better.
Well, look, Tina, I'm really sorry to bring this up, but since everyone in town knows about what happened to your marriage with Bo...
Yeah, I'd really rather not talk about it. I'm a little sick to my stomach as it is.
Well, it's not that I'm prying or anything. It's just that if I'm going to be working with you, I'd just like to know whether you're really serious about this or whether this little step into the television business is just your way of forgetting Bo.
Absolutely not. No, Vicky wanted me to find some kind of work, and so I am. And what really excites me is,
honey, go ahead and cry.
No, I'm not going to cry. Besides, what good would that do? You know, what Wanda says, men are like buses. Another one comes along in 10 minutes.
Well, that's true, but, I mean, you've been hurt, so, you know, people would understand if you just scream and kick and shout a little bit.
No. No, I'm not a child, so I'm not going to act like one. I'm going to take care of this like an adult. And I can handle it. I know... Oh, damn you, Bo.
That's it. Let it out.
I can't believe it. I had my whole life mapped out. Now look at me. I mean, is it really so wrong, Melinda, for me to want something wonderful in my life? For me to want something so I don't feel like I'm a loser?
Of course not. As a matter of fact, this job saved my life, and I'm sure it'll do the same for you.
So then you really will teach me everything you know?
Well, that's a pretty tall order, but we can start by you following me around like a shadow, and you can watch the taping today, and, well, who knows, maybe you'll find a position that appeals to you.
Good, that sounds great. Where do I,
Are you okay?
Actually... no,
Bo was afraid that if the police got involved, Delilah and Dee Dee would be history.
So, and instead, you decide to risk Delilah's life by freelancing like a couple of... No, I gotta stay cool. I gotta keep telling myself I'm a cop. This is just another case.
Hey, come on, don't blame yourself for getting emotionally involved. We're talking about your wife.
I know what we're talking about, and I can kick myself for not seeing it sooner. When Dee Dee showed up at the Stonecrest party, tried to tip me off, but no, I was just too dumb to catch on.
No dumber than the rest of us. Come on, Patrick has been walking around us now for a couple of months. Why not, man? Who would possibly believe that one guy could turn himself into somebody completely different? We're talking about some kind of a conspiracy. I told you everything about Elizabeth.
I'm gonna call in every cop in town. I'm gonna turn this town inside out.
You can't do that.
The hell I can't.
Rafe, if you so much as get one other cop involved in this, Elizabeth is gonna suspect we're onto her.
You're right. I'll conduct the search myself. Now, Bo is sure that Dee Dee and Delilah aren't at Stonecrest anymore.
He's assuming that they were moved to some other place, the next logical location.
The Sanders home.
Right. Listen, I don't know how you're going to get in there and conduct a search without Elizabeth suspecting.
Well, maybe good old Patrick can help us.
What?
I'm going to go over to Elizabeth and tell her that the police have been alerted that Patrick has disappeared from Lanyard Clinic.
Oh, wait a minute. If you
Let me
do that,
finish.
Ray,
It's part of standard procedure to ensure her safety. And that's why I'll have to search her house to make sure that Patrick is not hiding there.
I like that. That's a real good idea. Now, do you think she's going to buy it?
She has to. If she doesn't, we're going to know that she's hiding something.
Right.
Come on, I want to get over there as soon as I can.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'd like to stay here. I'd like to talk to somebody in your missing persons bureau.
Cindy?
Yeah, right. She's the one who helped us blow the lid off this conspiracy. I hope to hell she hasn't paid for it with her life.
You do what you can to find Cindy. I'm going to go find my wife.
You have a thick skull, Garth. No wonder you're still alive.
Don't start with me, Elizabeth.
Well, I suppose it wasn't your fault. that they have seen my home can trace the plot directly to me.
Well, who cares what they've seen? It's easily corrected.
Oh, yes. That's your solution for everything, isn't it? If it gives you trouble, kill it.
Prison is full of sentimentalists, Elizabeth.
Just as cold-blooded as Patrick.
Well, at least he knows what to do.
I say what's to be done and not to be done. Murder is out of the question. Do I make myself clear?
Well, as you say, Elizabeth, with Lord Henry gone, you're still the boss.
I'm glad you finally realized that. I have to go over to Sanders Chemical for a brief business meeting. Do try and keep our guests from escaping.
Don't worry about Dee Dee and Delilah. And what's this Saunders Chemical business?
The last step to winning my company back from Asa Buchanan. A buyout, engineered from within.
It'll take more than a buyout to get the better of Asa Buchanan. If you ask me...
I haven't. I already know what you propose. And the answer, yet again, is no.
You think my methods are harsh. It's a harsh world, Elizabeth. Asa knows that, even if you don't. And he will continue to be a threat to our plans unless we buy him out on a permanent basis. And you know what I mean by that, don't you, Elizabeth?
Oh, where am I? What happened?
You're okay, honey. You just fainted.
Brenda. What, did they call you at the hospital?
No, I was already here. Melinda's going to interview me today. Here, take that. Look, I'll have somebody bring your car to the front, and then one of the staff can drive you home.
No. No, you don't have to do that, really. I think I'd rather keep learning from the master here.
Tina, I think you should go home and rest. I really do. You know, we can start this little apprenticeship tomorrow.
No, that's not necessary. I'm sure it's these hot lights. I'll get used to them.
All right, if you feel up to it.
Yeah.
Come on, but watch it, because your legs are going to feel like rubber.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. I guess I'm going to have to take this one step at a time, just like the TV biz, huh, boss?
Yeah, that's sort of the idea. Well, look, the first thing we're going to do is go to the producer's office, where we sort of talk about today's topic, which happens to be Lyme disease.
Ew, isn't that thing you get from bugs?
No, it's called the deer tick, and I'm going to talk about the symptoms and how to prevent it and stuff like that.
Oh. You know, I really think this is just what I need. Some important work, you know, work that really matters.
Well, the producers wanted today a round-table discussion with men who had sex change operations.
Really? I've got a glimpse. You know this dress? I hadn't worn it in a while, because last time I did, this guy came in and he was wearing the same one.
Hi. Is it okay if I just wait here until the show starts?
Sure, Miss McGillis. Coffee maker's over there.
Great, thanks.
Hello, Brenda.
Gabrielle, what are you doing here?
I heard you were being interviewed on Melinda's show. It's so good to see that you're getting interested in all kinds of things.
And you've taken an interest in Lyme disease, have you?
Actually, I came to talk to you. The subject that I want to discuss is too delicate over the phone.
And what is that subject?
Steve. I know the two of you spent some time together last night when he dropped you off at Landfair.
Yes. And?
And you encouraged him to bring back the memory of Max sitting beside his bed.
He remembered that, Gabrielle, at the dinner party last night, and he was very upset about it, and he wanted to talk about it and didn't want to do it alone, and so I just listened.
You mean you added fuel to the fire? When Steve came home, he was very angry with me and then stormed off to the Holden Towers and had a fight with Max.
Are you blaming me for Steve's rage? And for the fact, Gabrielle, that he is really torn up about your behavior with his brother.
What happened with Max was a mistake. I explained all of that to Steve. You know, all he needs right now is a little bit of time left alone. That's why I'm here, to ask you to stop your interference, particularly the early morning calls.
He calls me, Gabrielle.
Ah, yes, but you're always there, aren't you? Not that I'm the jealous type, far from it. I would just like to ask you to decline any more invitations that my husband may extend to you. Do we understand each other?
Oh, yes, ma'am, we sure do. You don't want your husband to find out about your behavior while he was in a coma.
Why complain? You're back where you started with all the comforts of home.
Oh my God, I've been so worried about you. I'm so glad that you're alive. Honey, wake up. Bo, what's wrong with him? Why doesn't he move? You animal, what have you done to my husband?
You lighten up. He's just been sedated, that's all, and for his own good. Ever since you left, he's been like a madman, raving about we got the wrong man locked up and when are we going to let him out? I heard madness ran in the Buchanan family. Your husband's the proof of it.
Oh, man. Why would Bo say something like that? Could it be another trick? Maybe he's tried everything else to escape. Honey? Sweetie, come on, I want you to wake up and tell me what they did to you. What? What is it? Oh, my God. What's wrong? Delilah, he is the wrong man. What? That is not Bo Buchanan. But he looks just like... Yes, the hair and the eyes. Delilah, all the details are the same, but look at his mouth. Bo's mouth was never that cruel. I think you're right.
Yes.
Killed it.
Kate. Kate.
So good to see you up and about again, sir.
I'll get to the point, Buckley. I know you didn't come over here to ask about my health. What is it you want?
Oh, no wonder Lord Henry enjoyed doing business with you. But you're wrong about one thing, sir. It's your good health that brings me here. Now, owing to Lord Henry's untimely demise, his daughter has decided to unburden herself of certain holdings, one of them being WVLE. Now, I'm quite sure that with a bit of persuasion from me, she'll sell it back to you for no more than you sold it to her father.
Why are you being so good to me?
Well, with Lord Henry gone, I'm increasingly on my own. It pays to make good friends with the right people, yes?
I understand that motive. You've got a deal, Buckley.
Jolly good show, sir. But may I suggest that we keep this between us until the sale is completed?
It's going to be difficult to keep a thing like this a secret for long.
Well, just for a couple of hours. I'll have the papers drawn up immediately, and you can come over to Stonecrest this afternoon and sign them, say about 2:15.
No. I prefer to seal the bargain here.
Well, that's understandable, sir. But since we will be cajoling Lady Joanna into agreeing to your price...
Fine. Mohammed will go to the mountain. I can't wait for Vicky and Clint to come back and hand them WVLE. Now, that ought to be redemption for any man. You've been a great service to me, Mr. Buckley. I will not soon forget it.
Nor will I, sir. Nor will I.
Garth, what are you doing here?
Oh, just paying respects to your father, Bo.
Mr. Buckley was just leaving, Bo. Thank you for dropping by.
It's a pleasure, sir. It's always good to see you, Bo. We've got to decide what to do with Dee Dee and Delilah. Meet me at Stonecrest this afternoon sometime after 2.
All right, I'll be there.
Thank you, sir. And all the best.
And the best to you. And the best to all of us, right, Bo?